Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys for tuning in on today's unboxing video. Today we're going to be unboxing a handful of iPhones ranging from iPhone 13 to iPhone 15. This small box I did actually end up already opening up off camera, and then I thought to myself, why not make an unboxing video? I do want to apologize for the lack of uploads recently. I actually ended up having a baby, so I just took some time off making content and doing my business. So here we are back at it. So going forward, you guys should expect to see some more videos from me. So I appreciate your guys' patience. I do apologize for kind of going ghost on you guys there. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the small one. I actually already did open this one. Let's see. So I believe this is a 14 Pro Max. Packaged very well, so that's a nice thing to see. It does have this cover. I'm not sure why. I noticed it's kind of a thing here in Europe that they tend to put these covers on there. I'm not sure why. Yeah, this phone apparently just has the external damage. Man, it's a shame because the frame is actually in really good condition. So I did end up paying $252 for this, which is a pretty good deal because I can sell these for around $450, and it only cost me about $100 for the screen. So it's like $350. It actually cost me $50 for a screen, and it's an OEM refurbished screen. And then it'll cost me about $50 for OEM housing. And if the camera's bad, that's kind of when we start to look a little bit sketchy when it comes to our profits, because a used camera for me from my parts supplier is about 50 bucks. Looking at that, we got our screen, our housing, and then possibly a camera. I won't include the camera into our costs because I'm pretty certain the camera probably isn't damaged. It does look like it has some sort of scratch or something on the lens, but I'm hoping that's just some debris or something like that. It's not actually on the lens, it's actually on the outer black perimeter part. I'm not sure what that's called, but hopefully we can just clean this camera up and the camera is actually not defective or anything else is wrong with it. And then a battery, I get them for about $15, $20 for genuine. I only use genuine parts, guys. Sometimes, like on cheaper phones, like iPhone 11, 12, etc., I'll use aftermarket, but I tend to hate the non-genuine part warnings, so I will only stick to OEM. All right, next one up. This one I did not open, so this one is going to be a pleasant surprise for both of us. Used a lot of tape on this. These are both from the same seller. Or if I didn't buy them from the same seller, I would have ended up paying a little bit more, just because the seller had a 20 euro discount. So it's about a $22 discount, or $23 discount when you add it all up into dollars. Me buying from the same seller, I ended up getting a higher discount for the iPhone 14 Pro Max, which I just showed you guys. But also on these phones, since these are also from the same seller. They do a pretty good job with shipping, and I do like how they include the invoices. I paid 785 euros for this lot right here, so doing the math, we paid about $180 per phone on this lot, which, looking at some of them, like an iPhone 13, for instance, it does get a little bit sketchy. So I do like how they ship the phones that don't come with the OEM box. They ship them in these little boxes right here. It's interesting though, they only ship these two in boxes, but these ones are in bubble wrap. So it looks like we have 14 Pro. It looks like the wireless coil is a little bit damaged, but it looks like it is usable still. That's some pretty significant damage though. Obviously, I went into this expecting that. Looks like the screen also lifting up a little bit too, right there. But man, the screen is really, really smashed up. So I want to say this one's a 14 Pro, and then here we have an iPhone 13. This one looks like it's probably just a battery and a screen. The housing is a little bit dinged up, like you can see right here, but honestly, it's not too bad. There's only a couple dings on there. Obviously, the main thing here is going to be the screen. Looks like it does have a screen protector on it. Imagine that the screen's not even cracked. Wow. So actually, because I think this is just adhesive bubbles, like from the screen protector lifting up, there could be some screen damage down here. Yeah, honestly, guys, I think the screen isn't damaged. I think it was just the screen protector. So for this iPhone 13, I paid $132 for it, which is actually not too bad, especially now that I know the screen isn't broken. At least it doesn't look like it is. On the outside, there's no cracks or like damaged OLED or anything like that. I think there might be on right here. No, it's just smudges. So since the screen is possibly good and it's probably just a battery, that's looking at like $15 in parts, $20 in parts. I'm looking at like 60 profit on this one. That's pretty good, and that's why you should always check if there's a screen protector on there, because I think they marked it as defective just because the screen was busted up. It was actually just a screen protector, so that is actually huge. All right, so next one up, this one is, I don't know. Doesn't say. See, there we go again. They must put these on themselves or something. There's no way that's the original. This is iPhone 15. I can tell that right away. So I'm hoping with this one, I just noticed that the front camera and the dot projector are exposed. And I think this screen, either it has water damage or the screen's not original, because it kind of looks like it has like a weird haze coming about it. It's kind of like a greenish haze. Feels pretty good, so it might have been like a high quality aftermarket. Oh shoot, looks like the frame has significant dent right here. So that must have been the blunt impact right there. So it must have hit the frame and then shatter the screen. That is a pretty significant bend. I don't know if you guys can tell. So we're gonna have to replace the middle frame as well. That's kind of unfortunate. So for this iPhone 15, I paid $183 for it, but so that's actually a pretty good deal. This screen cost me, $70. The back glass, $20. Hopefully the camera and the Face ID isn't dead, and the battery like $15. My profits are actually looking pretty good on this one. Next one up, I don't know what this one is. So it looks like this one possibly has some water damage. Oh, it looks like the camera is actually broken too. You can see like a crack. There's some sort of line in there. Oh yeah, there's water in here. This one was kind of a gamble, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But the reason why I bought it is because housing and the screen are in almost perfect condition. So this one I'll be able to use for parts. I'm also hoping that the screen actually works. So if the screen doesn't work, then that's gonna be a little bit harder to actually, obviously you'll be able to use it. All right, next one up. We have a 15. You always can know because the action button. But this one has completely smashed screen and completely smashed back. The frame itself is in really good condition, so that's good. There's only one little chip right here. But yeah, definitely need to replace the screen and the back glass, potentially even the battery as well. So for this 15 Pro, I paid $223 for it. The screen cost me about $70. The back glass about $20. So that's like $90. Needed a battery, looking at like 110. So that's looking pretty good. And then we have, this is a 14 Pro, this is a 14 Pro. The water damaged 14 Pro, I paid $158 for this one. That's a steal, even for the display. Let's say the display works, I can sell it for $100. The housing, I could sell it for $50 all day long. So that's all my money back, almost completely back. That's just with two parts. And there's gonna be other parts in here that are still going to be usable. We will try to save this, but that's just worst case scenario if things don't really work out our way. This one is the 15. This one's $183. So this one was a decent deal. So grand total, guys, I paid $1,154 for all 6 of these iPhones. Looking at the numbers, we have a potential of making a few $100 profit on top of the initial $1,100 that we spent, or I guess $1,150 that we initially spent. As always, guys, I appreciate you guys for tuning in to this video. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and stay tuned for future unboxing videos, repair tutorials, business videos. Stay tuned for future videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.